First off, what is your name?
Richard Monroe, and I live in Mission Viejo, California.
Okay. How did you first come up with the idea to get a water system?
Well, my wife and I had actually just moved to the US. We'd only been in the country like 2 or 3 weeks, and we went to the Long Beach home show, and we'd just purchased a property that we were closing in escrow about a month later, and we were looking at all kinds of things, but one of the things that caught our eye was a whole house water treatment system, which we were very keen on.
Okay. And after all the research you did, what made you go with Rick Allen?
Well, you know, I saw a lot of very expensive systems at the show, a lot of high pressure selling tactics, and I really just liked the kind of integrity and sales approach that Rick brought to the equation. His focus was really on the quality and benefits of the water treatment systems, the technology that he was offering, and the health benefits that went along with it. And he presented the whole package in a way that made you feel very comfortable with dealing with him.
Right. So after you met him, you know, then what happened when you talked to Rick?
Well, we were living in one of those extended stay hotels at the time in Orange, and Rick, we called Rick, and Rick came round to see us, and I think we had a little bit of negotiating going on, and Rick offered us a good price in return for cash, and so I gave Rick a check for $3,500 after I'd given it, and he said, okay, I'm going to go away and get you this water system, and when you move into your house it'll all be there and ready. And I must admit, once or twice after I'd given him the check, after only being in the country about 3 weeks, I said to my wife, hey, have we done the right thing? But we bought our house, we moved in, Rick was there, the installation was flawless, and since then he's always been there to answer any questions that we had, and we're very happy with our system. The quality of the drinking water is just fabulous. We have a whole house treatment system. It breaks down the calcium that naturally occurs in the drinking water in Southern California. The quality and health benefits we're very impressed with.
And to this day, how is your relationship with Rick, and how long has it been since that first day you met him?
Oh, look, Rick and I have had laughs for the last 9 years. You know, we talk to each other at least a couple of times a year. Rick's always been there from service, advice, whatever. His customer service is just exemplary.
Would you trust Rick as a referral to one of your other friends or family members?
Oh, absolutely. I would have no hesitation in recommending Rick's services to either a friend or a family member or even just a member of the public. Rick's very knowledgeable, very trustworthy, and his service is just great.
With having the good water, what's been your personal favorite thing between you and your wife by having the system?
Well, I just think it's the ability to go to the tap on your sink and drink pure water. No contaminants, no chlorine taste or smell. In fact, when you go out to a restaurant, and often they're expensive restaurants, and they serve you up chlorinated water, it's just awful. I mean, you just don't want to drink it. So we live in a very harsh water environment. Coming from New Zealand, used to pure water without even having to put a whole house treatment system in place. But in Southern California, we have a very harsh water environment, and I think that if you care about your family and your health and the quality of the water you drink, everyone should have a whole house water treatment system and a reverse osmosis system under their sink for personal drinking water.
Great.
And I think the environmental benefits, I'd have to say, are much better than buying bottled water and plastic bottles, which all end up in the landfill systems, or most of them do. You know, I think you're doing yourself a favor to the environment as well.
After this many years, have you had any issues or problems with your system?
No, the systems work flawlessly, and whenever we've had a service issue or a question, we call Rick and he's there, so no problems.
All right, well, thank you very much for answering these questions, and I'm glad we could help another satisfied customer.
Thank you very much. It's terrific.
Thank you, Richard.
If you're looking to improve your household water quality for a variety of reasons, we are the experts. We would love to help you with whole house filtration, salt-free water conditioning, and environmentally sound ways to address your issues. So please take a minute and give us a call at the number below. We're happy to answer questions, educate you, and allow you to go through the process to make sure you get the right system for your needs at the right price point.